Right now on the Weather Network, our friends in British Columbia are hopping on board the Pineapple Express. For us, however, in the GTA, we're on the Polar Express. It's still cold, and we're looking at a storm again, perhaps. It's still a few days out, but our next storm appears to be late Thursday into Friday, and I'm going to talk all about that coming up in the next few minutes. But the most important story for us right now will be the cold. So let's take a look at this map, and we've been showing this kind of map for a while now. When you see the purple colors, it indicates the cold Arctic air, and that's what we're in. However, we start to lose a lot of the purple and the blues come back out again. So it's not as cold as we've been dealing with. We start to get, I'm not going to say mild air, but more reasonable temperatures closer to our seasonal average. And here in Toronto, we should be around -3 degrees for daytime highs. So we get into the purple again Tuesday and Wednesday. We get back into the blues Thursday and Friday when temperatures warm up, and then back to the purple. So this roller coaster ride continues. And by the way, it has been so cold in British Columbia, but they will really start to warm up tomorrow because of that Pineapple Express system. And southern BC is where we find Chris St. Clair. Thanks, Chris. And if you watch us every weekend, Chris and myself, he finds every excuse to talk about the hoary marmot and where Whistler gets its name. Let's focus on our weather here in southern Ontario. There's that low pressure system skimming just south of us. It could produce a centimeter or two. Watch for flurries today through this afternoon. And then that's about it. We have high pressure moving back into place. So under 2 centimeters of snow, you may have to brush off your car. I think the kids have been enjoying the snow, at least these kids. Bit of a tumble there. Our bigger story, besides the maybe 2 centimeters of snowfall today, will be temperatures. This afternoon, feeling close to -10, -11 in the city of Toronto, and a chilly start to the day tomorrow, closer to -19 or -20 for most of us in the GTA. So for the kids heading to school tomorrow morning, make sure they are bundled up, and if you're heading to work, bundle up. It's a chilly start to the day. And this is an amazing piece of video. It's a 5-minute long video of an avalanche in northern Italy. We've condensed it for you. It's coming up next in Force of Nature Extended.
This
amazing video of an avalanche back on Thursday from Italy is coming up in this edition of Force of Nature Extended. But first goes by, we're going to take a closer look at this video coming up in the next 20 minutes. It's an amazing piece of video, but our weekend weather watch begins now. It has been cold and feeling colder when you factor in the winds, but it's been pleasant. There was a lot of sunshine yesterday. We'll see some sunshine again today, but let's focus on the cold because that's our big story for now. We'll talk about our next storm in the long range forecast. -20 is how cold it is going to feel tomorrow morning in Toronto. So make sure we're bundled up before we head to work or school. I mean, our -20 wind chill values is nothing in comparison to the -40s across the prairies, but even feeling close to -3 tomorrow morning for our friends in Vancouver. And that in southern BC is where we find Chris. Thanks, Chris. You know, the snow is coming. Whistler could pick up 30 centimeters of snow tonight through tomorrow. Even Vancouver could see a couple centimeters of snow. And that's all we will see here in southern Ontario today. I'm not ruling out flurries. I mean, we will see a centimeter, maybe 2, but it's not going to be a bad day today. The long-range forecast, that's the next one to focus on, and it's not until Thursday. We have this low-pressure system coming in from the prairies. It looks like late day Thursday into Friday, and because temperatures are going to be cold, it's going to be all snow. Early estimates are saying maybe 5 centimeters of snow. Doesn't sound like too much, but it's certainly the system to watch. It could be not very much. It could be more than that. So we're not going to worry about a storm until Thursday night and more so into Friday morning. Our temperatures start to rebound as we head to the end of the week, and we'll hold steady around the freezing mark for Thursday and Friday. So that's going to be exciting if you're sick. Right now on the Weather Network, we're jumping on board the Pineapple Express. That is in British Columbia, and that Pineapple Express system will really change the weather pattern across the country. Unfortunately for us in southern Ontario, it's the Polar Express we're on. It's still chilly, and it will be for most of the week. And then we have another storm to watch. And I know everyone wants to know, when's our next snowstorm? After the winter we've had, it's always, when's the next snowstorm? And we may see some flurries today, a centimeter or 2. But the next system to watch is still a few days out, so anything could change. But it appears that we have a low-pressure system moving in late day Thursday into Friday. Early estimates, and here comes that low from the prairies moving toward the Great Lakes. Early estimates are saying this could be a 5-centimeter snow event across the GTA. It could be more, it could be less, or it could be 5 centimeters. So it's Thursday night into Friday that we really want to watch. So if you're thinking, well, I can take one day off of work this week, if it were me, I'd choose Friday because I wouldn't want to drive in to work on Friday morning. That's our best chance for snow this week. Okay, snow in the forecast tonight in around Vancouver, which doesn't happen very often, and it's in Whistler where we find Chris St. Clair. Well, you know, there are millions of people in Toronto. You'll run into someone from Toronto no matter where you travel across the country. Let's focus on today, shall we? And today we do have that low pressure system skimming just to our south. It will give us a light dusting of snow. We're talking a centimeter here, a centimeter there. You may have to brush off your car, but it's nothing to really worry about. I'm going to show you your 7-day forecast in a moment, presented out on the ice. Our temperatures are interesting this week because it is chilly. Tomorrow morning is going to feel like minus 20 in the city of Toronto and minus 15 by the afternoon the next couple of days. And then by Thursday, we're back up to just above the freezing mark. So eventually by the end of the week, we slowly start to warm back up again. We'll take a closer look at our temperatures and wind chill values coming up. And then after your next local forecast, in Force of Nature Extended, I'll tell you all about this avalanche in northern Italy. Don't go away.
This one.